Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, my topic is the baby camel. A silly baby camel ran after into the grasslands. He ran about in the sunshine, crying happily, "Crumbs!" But then the sun went down. The baby camel got hungry and scared. Wolves howled in the shrubs. Ooh! The baby camel was frightened. He ran about in the dark. His tears splashed to the ground. He was afraid to cry out, for fear the wolves would hear him and eat him up. But the wolves caught the scents that the baby camel on the wind. They howled to each other at the top of their voices. Tendermint, a baby camel! All night long, the baby camel ran from the wolves. It seemed to him the worst night of his young life. At last morning came, the wolves ran away to hide. The baby camel was glad to see the sun. Soon his cry was heard by 2 passing men. The baby camel ran up to one. Then he laid it into the arms of the other. He was so happy. "This is my baby camel," said the second man. "No, it is mine. You saw how he came running to me," cried the first. The 2 men stood arguing over the silly baby camel. At last, they decided to go to the wise Judge Edie. The judge heard their quarrel. He said, "Bring me all your camels." The men came with their camels. Edie hid behind a pile of wood and howled like a wolf. The camels raised their heads, and the little camel began to cry. At the sound of the baby camel's voice, a mother camel ran out of the flock and began to lick him. The other camels did not move. The baby camel began to drink his mother's milk. Edith called the man who owned the mother camel. He said, "The baby camel belongs to his mother. Since you own her, you also own the baby. Now drive your camels home." Then Edith said to the other man, "You're bad. Those milk would that baby camel have drunk if you had taken him? Go home and remember that greed is the root of all evil." Thanks for listening.